Good afternoon, everybody. What's up? This is your big homie from DesertLand Radio. Always playing that hottest music today in the 505 to the 575 and across that southwest, baby. Well, we made it to another Friday. It is Friday the 3rd. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Like I said, tonight we're going to have Fat Boy all the way from North Carolina. But what's good, everybody? It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday already. Who's ready for next weekend? Next weekend is Mother's Day weekend. Also, they're going to be having a Mother's Day festival here in Taos, New Mexico. They're going to have bands such as the Blue Ventures, Mezcal, Smooth from Santa Fe, and other artists. I believe Ernestine Romero will be there. So everybody come and join the Mother's Day celebration here in Taos, New Mexico. There'll also be a dance on Saturday night. It'll be the Blue Ventures and Mezcal. So come enjoy the fun, everybody, and let's wait until Fat Boy gives that phone call. So what's good? Tonight's going to be a very good one. Like I said, it's the Fat Boy out of North Carolina. You know what? I'll call him. We're on the... Okay.
Yo, yo.
Hey, man, what's going down?
What's up, what's up? You good?
Yeah, man, we're good. Right now, you're live right now.
Okay, bet. Cool beans.
So, are you ready, man?
I'm glad to be here, man. You know, I appreciate y'all having me.
Oh, man, you already know, man. You already know what's up. All right, so let's get into it. We're on the phone with the Fat Boy, correct?
The Fat Boy. You can call me Fat for short.
All right. So, what inspired you to get into music?
Really, like early on, music was. I started writing when I was 10, and early on, music was a way to kind of explore ideas and express myself. You know, at a young age when maybe, you know, adults don't necessarily, like, they listen to you, but they don't at the same time, and teachers listen to you, but they don't at the same time. So, you know, you kind of get stuff off of your chest, you know, kind of to yourself, but also out loud. It's almost like journaling, you know. So that's kind of how I started out.
All right. How long have you been creating music?
Over half my life. So I'm 33 now. So I told you I started when I was 10. So 23 years I've been creating music, like just writing and coming up with, you know, melodies and bars and hooks and rhymes. And the first time I recorded actually wasn't until I was 15. So if we consider like recording and putting music on wax, then, you know, we're talking a long time, 18 years, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good amount of time. What personal advice would you give those artists that are beginning out in their music career?
Honestly, the personal advice that I would give an artist that was just starting in their career is kind of what I'm telling myself now and what I feel like I should have told myself before, which is try stuff, man. Like, try stuff and figure out what works. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be hung up, especially now. Like when I first started rapping and, started kind of getting into it, it was like late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So, and, I was young, but there was more of a box. Now it's like the rules are kind of thrown out the window. It's like, just go for, whatever works. If it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would tell them. Try stuff and try stuff and collaborate. Definitely collaborate. Like, even if it's just with other local artists, like let's say you're a high school kid and there are other kids at your school that rap, like talk to them and y'all get together and, you know what I'm saying, come up with some stuff together. Like, two heads are better than one, four heads are better than two,
No, yeah, I feel you on that one. How do you stay in contact with your fans?
For me, a lot of it is social media. I mean, let's face it, that's probably like the number one answer. And I like to put out there that I'm a person, like I'm a human being. That's kind of, I can't even say that's my image because that's just what it is. We're all just human beings. We're all just people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether you're rich, poor, fat, ugly, whatever. So I'm like, talk to me, talk to him and her, talk to each other. Like if you come, Instagram and Twitter is at I'm the Fat Boy. If you follow me, talk and be prepared for me to pop up in your comments and stuff. Like, because I feel like social media should be social. So don't follow me if you're like, oh, I hate social media and life, and like that's not. I don't need that kind of negativity. But definitely, and you don't have to be all sunshine and roses either. If you just be a person, just be a regular person. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad. But just talk. Just be cool. That's really all I. That's how I stay in contact with my fans.
I feel you on that one too. How'd you come up with your stage name?
So, really, do I tell that there was a lot of stage names that I had before I came to this one? Like I started out Romero, and then there was Midas Ken, and then I had a bunch of like temp job names where I was trying to figure out a name. So there was like Confucius, and like there was all kinds of different crazy names that I came up with. This one came about more so after I had kind of started already rapping, and like some of my cousins would call me Fat Boy. Not like derogatory, but like that was just kind of like a nickname kind of stuff. And even after that, I was still like Young Rascal or Dirty Rascal and Big Truth, and one day it was just kind of like Fat Boy, I don't even remember what really made it dawn on me for real, but it was like Fat Boy. And so, I took that, I put a B on there because it was when I first came up with the name and I first started introducing myself to people as the Fat Boy. Most people were really still off put by it. Like, there was Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? But like, now there's like Fat Trail and like Fat Boy SSE and like before that you had maybe like the Fat Boys and then so it was kind of like I don't know, I also wanted to embrace myself. Like I'm a big dude and rather than be on stage shy because I'm big, it's like this is what it is. If I break a sweat on stage up here and I'm breathing hard, y'all know I'm A, working, and B, fat anyway, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And that's how it is when I perform. So it's, it's all, for me, it's a journey of embracing myself and expressing myself and also relating that to other people.
All right. Any upcoming shows or events in the works that you will be involved in?
So, um, actually, Sunday night I'll be performing. I live in North Carolina. I'm originally from Greensboro, North Carolina. So, most of my dates are going to be North Carolina. Um, so I'll be performing in Winston-Salem, North Carolina tomorrow night at Sunday night in DLR Studio. Um, shout out to Cat Daddy Marshall, Underground Hip Hop Magazine for that. And then I'll be the 10th. I'm having my single release party in Durham, North Carolina. And that's gonna have I'm performing, Richie Nelson is performing, Dewey Sweet is performing, DJ Powerline on the ones and twos, Powered by Boss Promotions, all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody involved. So that'll be May 10th, and then May 11th I'll be performing in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I'll be shooting a video actually after that. So that's made so far, you know what I'm saying? And then definitely I'm on the air with you guys right now. So
yeah,
let's
well, I
say for right
appreciate.
now, but I'm definitely booking. If you know anybody, that needs something, tell them to hit me up.
All right. Any upcoming albums?
So I have a couple singles for the rest of this year that I'm going to do. But next year, and this is kind of like insider information right now because I'm still working on this and putting together this. But it's going to be my EP, 6-track, called Falcon Heavy. And I actually just got the cover art back for it, but that won't be until like early 2020. So, that's still a ways off, but till then I have May 10th, actually next Friday. I keep saying May 10th because I'm used to promoting it that way, but next Friday, actually, I'll be releasing my latest single, 1993, which I think it'll be playing tonight. And that'll be on like Spotify, Shazam, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, all the major streaming platforms. So, The Fat Boy 1993, like the year, that'll be dropping May 10th, next Friday. So y'all check that out. And then after that, I have a single called I Love It, which will be the video that I'll be shooting later on this month, and then that'll probably come out. It's a summertime kind of jam, kind of beachy, kind of, So that'll be coming out when it gets good and hot and good, when it's popping. and so those are the two singles that I'll probably have for the rest of this year. Because usually I drop a single and then push it for a little while, and then do another one and then push that one for a little while. And then we'll get the full project next year, 2020.
All right. Are you up for collabing with other artists?
I'm all about collaboration, man. Like anybody listening right now, I am not stuck up. I am not Hollywood. I am not a jerk. I'm not going to shoot you down. Even if I don't like what you got going on, I know how to say it politely and tactfully. So hit me up at I'm the Fat Boy, I'mTheFatBoy.com. Hit me up because I collab. If you're a promoter, if you're a camera person, if you're a club owner, if you're like, I'm into a lot of different things because, like I said, I'm trying stuff. I'm trying things to see what works, what works for me, not necessarily like what works for everybody else, but what works for me. So I'm kind of in the mode where I'm like, I want to collab with different people on different projects and see what comes of it. Maybe it'll be something good, maybe not. But I'm open to experimentation and definitely collaboration. So, yes, I am with it.
Do you write your music based on the experiences you had?
So I usually do. I normally do, like 75, 80% of the time I do. Sometimes, though, I do like to just tell a random story or have fun or party and BS or, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, but then also that little bit of no. I'm not going to act like everything that I say is like the gospel truth on record, you know?
Ah, I see. Uh, is there anyone that you would like to collaborate with at this time?
For sure. The number one that I always say, and people look at me crazy, is Weird Al Yankovic. Like, I want to do a track with him. I'm for real. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be like some goofy stuff, but that would be cool too. But he's like one of my favorite artists, like top five, across genres. So I would love to do a record with him. I think that would be so awesome. Even if it never saw the light of day. You know what I'm saying? And I just had my little copy that I had at home. I would die happy. But
Hey, that was a good choice. Out of all the artists, that was actually the good choice.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think you're different from other artists?
um, I usually have a tough time answering this question, but I really have. It's something that kind of kicked around in my head for a little bit lately, and it's just like I've been saying the whole time. It's kind of the humanity of it. Like I said, I'm not trying to be something or I'm not rich. I go to work and come home and pay bills and wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? But I also do shows and I promote and I perform and I talk to all kinds of different people. So I think that's what it is. A lot of people try to put on kind of a front or something for social media and I've been there before, but I realize it's a lot easier to just just be you, like just be who you are, whoever you are, whatever you are. It doesn't matter what race or size or religion or whatever. Just be who you are, and don't worry about if other people are going to accept it or not, because somebody will, and they'll be, genuine about it. So I think that's what makes it different a lot of the times. I think that's what makes me different as an artist. If I had to pinpoint something.
All right. Who influ? I mean, sorry. Who influences your style?
I have a lot of different influence. Like, I'm not one of those that's like, oh, I don't sound like anybody. I think I have a lot of different mixtures in there, but then I also do my own thing. So the first thing everybody says when they hear me is I sound like Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing everybody always says. So I've come to accept the fact that I must sound like Rick Ross. It's not intentional. I don't necessarily listen to a lot of Rick Ross's records. Like, I do like him sometimes, but I don't listen to a lot of his records. But I guess it's just a coincidental thing. Like, we had that same voice tone or something like that. As far as who I like listen to a lot, I would definitely say like Eminem. I always respected the wordplay more so than anything. Like even more than the punchline and metaphors and all. I like the way he strung the words together, and I kind of even now kind of pride myself on how I put the words together. I apply like some art concepts, from basic art school. That's like fill the space that you have. Like you have this whole canvas, take up the space. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to leave a bunch of empty, blank, white spaces that don't have anything in them unless that's part of the piece. But generally speaking, you want to. So that's what I try to do when I get on the beat. I try not to have too much dead air, So, and I think I got a lot of that from Eminem and art class.
All right. Here in New Mexico, it could be hard for our local artists to get support from the community. Oops. uh, okay. What advice can you give those artists that get discouraged while trying to make a name for themselves?
I'm still figuring this one out myself. I mean, like I said, I'm not like some big time artist. I'm still on the grind too, so I have my setback. And I'm still being real transparent with y'all right now. I'm still trying to figure out necessarily like techniques or ways to, because for me a lot of it is kind of just willpower. You know, it's like, okay, this didn't work. Let's not do that, or maybe let's not do it that way. So I guess the advice would be to learn from it. Like you didn't fail, you didn't lose. It wasn't, you might not have gotten the results that you wanted, but you managed to manifest your vision, whatever that may be. If you wrote your first song and you're just like, I just want to record my first song, and you actually get up and you find your studio and you go to the studio and you record it. You manifested that vision, even if nobody else hears it ever. You manifested that vision of recording your song, and then you can take it from there. Like I said about the Weird Al song, if one day I just happen to run into Weird Al, and he's like, "Yeah, I heard your interview on DesertLand Radio, and I think we should do a song," and he never played the song ever again, but I had my little copy. Of course, I would play it for everybody, but, it would be a good personal win for me. So it's like, take your wins, take your losses, learn from them, keep moving. It's going to be tough, but keep moving.
Yeah. Well, is there anything that you like to add or say to your fans, or any farewells or anything before we get into your music?
Yeah, for sure. See, I always try to do shout-outs that I always wind up forgetting people, and it turns into a long list. So anybody that's rocking with me, that's been rocking with me, that's listening to this now and is going to start rocking with me, like, thank you. DesertLand Radio, thank y'all for having me on. Thank y'all for rocking with me and playing my music in your rotation. Like, that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing, of course, follow me. Everything is pretty much I'm the Fat Boy. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I'm the Fat Boy, all correct spelling, all one word. And then I'm thefatboy.com is my website where you can go and see what I got going on and, hear some more music and stuff. So y'all just come, interact. It ain't even necessarily about, buy my music, stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, that would be great. Thank you in advance if you do that. However, come and interact and comment and like and share, and let's build a little community, man,
All right, so Fat Boy, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know in North Carolina right now it's 8:30. So I really appreciate these, and and I thank you, and DesertLand thanks you.
Yes, no doubt. I mean, it was my pleasure, man. It's not necessarily like taking time out of my busy schedule as much as it is. Like I was looking forward to this, So it's like this was a fun part of the day, I went to work today, and it's good. This is a good way to end out the day and kind of wind down. And yeah, I really like this. Thank you for having me.
All right, anytime is time. But all right, so thank you, like I said, once again, and we'll get into this mix.
All right.
DesertLand Radio.
MC Mikey. MC Ray Ray.
DesertLand Radio.
Shout out Showdown Beats. On this roller coaster, toasting life like it's a zoo. Cause I'm about to drop it on their asses out the blue. I've been on this rapping shit since I was back in school. She be like, I fuck with you, I tell her, babe, it's cool. You be on your grind and be like, it's your first day. I be on my grind and be like, it's my birthday. You be on your grind and be like, today, third day. I be on my grind like Sunday through Saturday. I came with it, been retaining it, but they ain't heard my name in a dang minute. When will lames get it? Bitches love it. Watch them kiss his stomach. Lost North, Greensboro, East Cone Boulevard Summit. Fresh out of the oven, hot off of the press. I am not impressed. I am hot to death. I am probably best. Western Union, cut the check, while it kept in the snooze button while you overslept. Yep. On this roller coaster, toasting life like it's a zoo. Cause I'm about to drop it on their asses out the blue. I've been on this rapping shit since I was back in school. She be like, I fuck with you, I tell her I got nuts the size of bowling balls. You must be nuts, if I don't fuck with you, I cut you off. Nigga, just hang up, they say that nothing gained is nothing lost. So I just wanted most of the game with some fucking sauce. Get your weight up, I'm at the bank, first name basis. I got the train first, then chase it. I got that dang bird, you should taste it. And if it ain't worse, it's amazing. I'm at the bank, first name basis. I got the train first, then chase it. I got that dang bird, you should taste it. And if it's ain't worse, it's amazing. The biggest loser, the biggest loser, the biggest loser, the biggest loser. I can feel it. Kick that, let the dough rise. It's appealing. It's going down like a blowjob. I need $1 million. Feed the fam and the whole squad. No ceilings. I'ma kill them at your throat like a bow tie. Huh? I can feel it. Kick that, let the dough rise. It's appealing. It's going down like a blowjob. I need $1 million. Feed the fam and the whole squad. No ceilings. I'ma kill them at your throat like a bow tie. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I can feel it. Kick that, let the dough rise. It's appealing. It's going down like a blowjob. I need $1 million. Feed the fam and the whole squad. No ceilings. I'ma kill them at your throat like a bow tie. Huh? I can feel it. Kick that, let the dough rise. It's appealing. It's going down like a blowjob. I need $1 million. Feed the fam and the whole squad. No ceilings. I'ma kill them at your throat like a bow tie. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. When you're too young to care, but you're too old to not. When it's you on the air, when it's you on the spot. When you're too young to care, but you're too old to not. When it's you on the air, when it's you on the spot. Wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. I just wanna wake up every morning getting paid. I just need a couple $1,000 every day. I just need an answer back for everything I pray for. I just need a profit off of everything I pay for. When you're too young to count, but you're too old to not. When you're too on the air, and it's you on the spot. When you're too young to count, but you're too old to not. When it's you on the air, and it's you on the spot. When you're too young to count, but you're too old to not. When you're too on the air, and it's you on the spot. When you're too young to count, but you're too old to not. When it's you on the air. Fact.
93, smoking 93,
93,
93, 1993,
1993,
93, smoking 93,
93.
1993.
Hey, I've been out here since the crack of dawn. Word is bond when they tell you that you don't belong. You prove them wrong, blowing strong. Snake in the grass, I mow the lawn. Swear they got it going on, nigga. First down. On the block, pitch, slight work. Right hand start the itch. All night, whip that pussy, get the switch. Lord knows, I just wanna be rich. Ducking and dodging and weaving and bobbing, cause I've been in love with the game. I get it poppin', the people be rockin', you niggas should stay in your lane. I've been out just since the break of day, trying to make a way, trying to make a play. I'm hungry, nigga, I should make a play. 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993, 93, smoking 93, 1993. Whole rap game gonzo, whole jump game rondo. Nigga, the rap shit easy. Doing a bad bitch greasy. Made that whole thing she crazy. I only hit that twice. Let that whole thing is gravy. They tell her have a good life. Whole time on pronto. Right hand man Tonto. Left hand man Kato. Nigga, cause I say so. I'm tryna go to Japan. I'm tryna do it for all of my fans. Bitch, I'm the man. I'm tryna get all this shit on demand. This is a brand. Say my name when you see it, nigga. Say my name like you know it. One time for the real niggas. Middle finger to the court. Shawty, I ain't tryna deal with you. I ain't got time for the noise. Shawty, I ain't tryna deal with you. I ain't got time for the noise. 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993, 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993,
93, smoking 93, 93, 1993, 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993, 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993, 93, smoking 93, 93, 1993.
Yeah.
It's like sweet sounds of melody. To hear rough things that you're telling me. What looks so fine should be a felony. But there's no place that I'd rather
So
be.
I'm here with you.
So give it to me, yeah. So give it to me, yeah. So give it to me, yeah. So give it to me, yeah.
Cold champagne, wonderful evening. Cold champagne, beautiful night. Cold champagne, love it or leave it. She already told me that she having the time of her life. Warm brandy out of cold glass. Warm brandy, apple rose splash. Warm brandy in the round ass. Cut the end of the stogie, smoke it and then kick back and laugh. I tell her holla if you're no good. Then put my feet up on that rosewood. High class, top dollar. Nice to meet you, sweetie. Really, this is my honor. I know a gold medal when I see it now. Standing there looking like rose petals in an evening gown. The type of beautiful woman you only read about. You already know what it is when Cold Chardonnay in the Lex Coupe. She just wanna hold it while we rollin' Summit Avenue. Warm sake in a half graph. Warm sake in a bubble bath. Warm rice wine out of Okinawa. Can't help but notice cherry blossoms as we roll past. I'm with a diva that's pretty, you know. They gave me the key to the city, you know. And this wrist game 20 below. Cause I do it like nobody ever did it before. She call me Big Papa in the helicopter. I tell her word proper like a teleprompter. I showed her another lifestyle. So won't you turn the music up and cut the lights down? Like
It's
wow.
loud, sweet sounds of melody. To hear all the things that you're telling me. What looks so fine should be a felony. But there's no place that I'd rather be. Woo. So give it to me, yeah. So give it to me, yeah, yeah, yeah. So give it to me, yeah. So give it to me, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, you already know who this is. This is your big homie from DesertLand Radio. Well, that was the Fat Boy, or Fat Boy as he said, from North Carolina, dropping some fire. Well, that wrapped up another edition of Flashback Friday. You already know what's up, everybody. Like I said, that wrapped up another edition. Make sure you go check out our Facebook page, our Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube, all at DesertLand Radio. And also, if you guys are interested in having your music played or an interview, hit us up at DesertLandRadio@gmail.com. Much love, everybody. This is your big homie signing out. Peace!